Welcome to not our Tuesday toning, but I'm going to call it Monday Muscle. So let's take a deep breath in. We're going to get right into it. Exhale. Hope you hear those beach waves in the background. We can pretend like we're at the beach. Now the next time we're going to fill up those lungs and exhale as you forward bend. And just take it as far as you can go. I'm pretty warmed up, so I'm going to go on down. If it was first thing in the morning, I would probably not. So let's take it back up. Roll those shoulders back. Couple of big circles. You are going to use some weights if you want to. And other way. I got some new resistance bands, but I'm not going to use them today. But just to let you know, those might be coming out more. Take that left arm across. Really get the shoulders ready. Good job. Bring one knee in. Change sides. Let's do one more each leg. I like to sometimes do compound moves where you're doing more than working one muscle group at a time. So that's what we're going to do most of the time today. Pull that leg back, warming up the quadricep. Change sides, working a little balance too. And change again. And one more time. Then let's take it side to side. Really stretch up through your torso. Thinking about just making your body long, tall, whatever you want to call it. Bring that foot in the back off the floor if you can and work on that balance. Change sides one more time. And back to the center. I'm going to grab my weights now. And I've got various sizes out over here because I might change, in the middle of one, and I want them nearby so I can change. So if you're doing that, that's great. But you don't have to use weights. I just like the resistance. So we're going to start with a lunge and a shoulder press. Actually, we're just going to use one weight for this. So start with that left leg, and that weight's on the same side, on the same hand. All right, we're going to take the left leg back, and then I'm going to use my other arm just for balance. We're going to go down, up, and when you come up, take it to a shoulder press. Back, bend that knee, come back up, shoulder press. Now you do whatever you want to with that arm for your own balance. There's number 3, 4. You don't have to bend your knee way down. You can just do a little bend. 5. Do what works for your knee. There's 6. 2 more. Working the lower body, those glutes, the legs, and of course the arm, shoulder. Let's do one more just because I lost count and I want to make sure that we did at least 8. Good job. Now change sides, same thing with this side. So your right leg is going to go back, down, up, and then a shoulder press. Nice and smooth. If you're using weights, don't want to jerk it. Take it back. Get your balance before you bend down. You're going to see me do that. This side of my body is not as balanced as the other. I've gotten better though. Been riding my bicycle a lot. That's some good balance work. Good job. Couple more. Strengthening those quads as you bend. Gonna help you in your functional everyday life. Let's do one more. Good job. Last press. Now I'm just gonna take that one weight. You can use two if you want. I just like one for this as we get going. We're gonna take it to a plies. So you're gonna take it down and then drop that weight as low as you can, but you wanna keep your chest up. And then when you come up, just do a bicep curl. Down and then curl. 3, 4. Let's shoot for 12 of these. So you get a number in your head and go for that number. If you don't make it, try next time. That's just the best way to do it. Now keep that chest up when you come down. If you find that you're bending over like that, then don't go down as far. Maybe take it to just a little plie and back up. One more. Good job. I'm gonna grab 2 weights this time. This time working those triceps, so you wanna get those elbows up. And we're just gonna tap that left leg back. So I'm gonna turn this way. My elbows are up, both legs are bent. Sort of keep it in a squat position. Maybe I should turn that way. Trying to keep my elbows up though. Just that left leg. Good job. Now the right. Keep those legs bent. I know you want to straighten up. Working the glutes too. If your arms get tired, just rest those weights on your thighs. Give me one more. Good job. Now, keep those feet stationary. Bring the weights down, hinge forward, and just pull those elbows back. Bend, extend. Just those bent over rows. Trying to keep your elbows right by your side. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and take it up. Good job. I'm going to take it to deadlifts now. I'm just going to keep these. So we're going to do 2 deadlifts. And remember, a deadlift is when you just hinge forward, come down, and up. As you come up, engage those abs. Deadlift, that's my favorite weight workout because it's getting everything. Your glutes, back of your thighs, your core. So we'll do 2 of those. And then when you come up, pelvis tucked under, bring those weights straight up. We'll just do 1 of those. And each one of those 3 together is 1 rep. All right, ready? Here we go. Down, up, down, shoulder raise, deadlift, deadlift, shoulder raise. I'm just going down about ankle, little maybe shins, shoulder raise, down. As you come down, really focus on where you feel it. I feel it in my glutes and in my hamstrings, the backs of my legs. So 2 deadlifts, but just 1 shoulder raise. Let's do 2 more. Squeeze that booty as you come up. Forgot to say that last time, so really squeeze it. Take it up. Good job. You can rotate those wrists a little bit. Rest your shoulders. All right, we're going to take it to a side lunge. And I think I'm just going to use 1 weight for this. Since we're just going to go to one side first. So right leg is straight, bending that left, and you'll see I've sort of rotated my foot out about 30 degrees, so not facing front, not all the way out. And we're just gonna start by taking it down and up. We'll add that arm in a minute. Good job. All right, now take it down, up, shoulder press, just like in the beginning. Down, up, shoulder press. Push it, pull it, rotate, push. Down. Go nice and slow if you're using that weight. No herky-jerky. Good job. Down. One more. Good job. Now just take it back to that lunge. Little pulses here. 8, 7. You can even bring those toes up in that right leg if you want to feel it just a little more in that inner thigh. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to change legs. We're just lunging at first, and we'll add that arm. Keep breathing now. Remember, engage your abs. Keep them nice and tight, but not holding your breath. Good job. Now down, up, and back to that shoulder press. So press that arm down, pull it up, rotate it. Be careful with that rotation, especially if you have shoulder issues. And this is, I have one shoulder, and it's this one, that I can sometimes feel just a little something going on. So I'm always really careful. Anything with my shoulders. I want them strong. I don't want to hurt them though. One more. Push it up. Now we're going to keep it right here. Little presses. Lift those left toes up. If you want to challenge yourself, takes a little balance. So be careful. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. I'm going to pick that second weight back up because guess what? Back to deadlifts. I told you I love these. But we're going to do 2 deadlifts and then bring it up to 2 squats. So down, up, step out, squat, up, deadlift, down, up, down, squeeze the glutes when you come up, squat, 2 lifts, 2 squats, working that back, 2, squat, good job. And squat, lift, squat. One more time. Good job. And squat. And squat. Good job. Shake those legs out. Then we're going to go back to that step back lunge. I'm going to shift down a little bit with my weights because I'm using 2. And as we step back, we're going to bring those arms out with a bent elbows. We're going to alternate legs this time. So back, up, change, up. Back. I'm bending my back knee a little. Not tapping the floor or anything crazy. Breathe for 4. And 3. Hang in there, stop if you need to and shake out. Last time. Good job. Now hands by your side. Let's give those calves a little love. So everything facing the front and just come up on your toes. Good job. Let's add just a little curl. Press here. Little presses, not a full press. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest those arms. Turn your feet all the way out. Take it to lateral presses, but your arms, you're pressing from that halfway position. Ready? Lift, lift, lift. Good job. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, last thing before we go to the floor, and it's a squat and a leg lift. So we'll do this left side first. You don't have to use the weights. Use one weight, whatever you feel like. So let's first take it down to a squat and then a lift. Squat and lift. We'll do 8 each side, nice and slow. As you squat, pull your weight back. And you can do just a little mini shoulder raise if you want to, or keep those weights right there. Let's just do 2 more. I like to let mine dangle because I've got more range of motion. Now hold it here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. All right, we got to do that other side, the right side. Back to squats. I think I'm going to feel this tomorrow. All these squats, they're so good though. Nothing fancy. Just gets it done. Keeping that chest up as you come down, like you've got something written on your t-shirt, on your chest you want me to see. Just keep thinking about facing forward. 2 more. 1 more. But we're going to keep that leg up there and lift. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. You put the weights down. Might want to keep one handy though. And let's take it onto the floor. We're going to start in that straddle position for the saw. I haven't done this in a while. And it's really good for this whole core area. All right? So sit up nice and tall. So you can even bring your legs in, because sometimes when you bring them back, it pushes you forward. And bring those arms out. You're going to rotate to the right and then bring that hand down to the outside of your foot, then the left, like you're sawing off the side of your foot, which is a gross visualization, but it's effective. Twist and saw. So you want to rotate first, bringing that other hand behind you. Saw. Let's do 4 more. 4 and up. Turn. 3. Turn. 2. Here's our last one. And good job. All right, this is a new one. And so I want to make sure I tell you how to really explain this, because there's ways to modify. So you're going to be in a bear crawl position. And what that is you're just taking your knees off the floor and you're onto your toes. So if you have bad toes, arthritis, keep your knees down. And you're going to need 1 weight for this. Okay? So you're going to hold that bear position, do that row, turn slightly and raise that arm up in the air. Come back down. Now the whole time your knees are up. So if you need to let them down, that's fine. In fact, you can keep them down, but just be careful with that rotation. All right, lift, turn, and back down. Good job. Here we go. 2, rotate, lift, back, down. And here we go. 3, rotate, lift, bring it in, and down. We're only gonna do 4 each side. Lift, stretch it up, back down. I'm gonna turn the other way because we're gonna do the other side. All right, so remember, if this is hurting your toes, keep it on your knees. But here we go. Row, rotate, lift. Be very careful with your shoulder. I went down with my weights to a lighter weight. Last one, I think. Let's do one more, just to make sure. Good job. All right, take one arm across. Let's just stretch those shoulders just for a second. Other arm. And go back to that left arm. Take it down and back. If you need to keep your arm in front, you can. And change. All right, we're gonna take it down on our back. Just need one weight if you even want to use the weight. Gonna do some glute and arm things here. So take that glute bridge on up and bring your hands over your head. And then as you bring your hands back, you lower your back down. All right, lift, squeezing those glutes and back down. Lift, abs in tight, but squeeze. Lift and back down. Good job. Let's do 4 more. Back down. 3 and down. 2 and down. One more, but we're not gonna bring the glutes down. So bring your arms back over your head. Rest that weight lightly on your hip bones, and I want you to press from a lifted position and squeeze those glutes as you press for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Now rest down slowly. You can pick up that weight. We're going to keep our feet on the floor at first. We're going to press up. Little crunches. You need to change weights. Go ahead. You know, hold on to that weight tight too. Nobody wants to smash your face. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it. Let's go ahead and sit up. Use the weight if you want. We're going to take it to twist, twist, side to side. You can lift one leg and then swap. You could lift both legs if you're ready for that. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Go ahead and put that weight down. Hug your knees, and you want to think about straightening out your back, almost like you're trying to arch it. And then round it and straighten it up. Now take those hands off your thighs, around that back, and take it back as far as you can, and then come up into a Y twist. Back down, and then other side with your arms out like you're making a Y. And up, 2, 3, twist. Really good abdominal work. Good job. Give me one more on that other side. Good job. Now we got to take care of the back. That's part of the core too. So roll it over. And take those arms above your head. Try to keep your head off the floor, but you know, don't crook that neck up like a turtle because you want to be careful with your neck. And we're just gonna bring everything off the floor and And then it's like a jumping jack on the floor. You're not jumping. You bring everything out, then everything in. Now here's a modification. You can come down as you bring everything in. And then come up. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good job. Bring it up. Round that back. And flatten it. One more time. Round it. Good job. Now extend one leg. Working on a little all fours balance here. Or floor balance. And then if you want to challenge yourself, extend the opposite arm, reaching forward. And if you feel pretty good there, then reach that arm around for that opposite foot. And you can even gently press that foot against your hand. Get a nice back stretch. Good job. Bring it back down. Extend the other leg. Don't worry if you can't do that, okay? It takes time and practice reaching that opposite arm out if you want to try that. You can keep it right here. Watch your balance, Valerie. Me, Valerie. Valerie Carson. Not Valerie Fitch. You are very balanced. And then reach around for that foot if you can. And this is my, less balanced side. Hold it. Ooh, release it. Sit back onto your heels. Child's pose. Then take your hands over counterclockwise to about the 10 if you can. And take one hand over the other. So right hand over the left. And then other side, clockwise to about 2. And left hand over the right. Feel a nice stretch from your tricep down your lats. Back in the center, round that back up like a cat one more time. And have a seat, bringing those legs in front. And let's do our seated forward bend. So take a nice deep breath in. Exhale right over those legs. To that first position, we're going to go down in 3 positions. So I think that's just the best way to do a stretch. Get a little warmed up in each position. And then go down a little further if you can. And maybe a little further if you want to try that. Good job. Now bring one leg, your right leg stays extended, and bring that left leg in. If that's too much on your knee, bring that foot out a little bit, or you can even leave both legs out. And I want you to take that right hand behind you. Good job. And then put the left hand on the right thigh. And we're going to slowly rotate and look over that right shoulder. A little further. Using my left hand to keep pulling everything forward. A little more. Good job. Looking back at the front. Take that left hand down your leg if you can. Using that right hand and back to push you forward. You can keep it there if you want to, or you can bring that right hand around. I'll try to take your head down a little bit more. Nice hip stretch on the other side too. Let's go down a little further. Hold it, relax if you can. Take a couple of breaths here, and then take it back up. Change legs. Good job. So, right hand is back, is that right? No, left hand is back. Left hand back. And then use your right hand, cross it over as you look over that left shoulder. Sometimes I actually have to try it, and then I'll remember, oh yeah, I did this side, I feel it. Look back a little more, and a little more, like your backup camera went out on your car. Good job. Take it back to the center front and use that left hand to push you forward as your right hand just travels down the outside of your left leg. And then you can either just keep pushing forward with that left hand, or you can bring it around and use it to go down just a little further. Maybe a little more. Couple of breaths here. And then take it back up. Good job. Now, bottoms of your feet together. Hold on to your ankles or calves, but not your toes. Press those knees down. Good inner thigh and hip stretch here. And release. Let's do one more. Pressing down. And release. Cross your legs. Just relax those arms. Tuck your chin to your chest. And then look straight ahead. Drop that left ear to your left shoulder. Other side. Back in the center. Take a deep breath in. A little more air in on top of that. And then exhale for 8 counts. 7, 6. Relax those shoulders. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job.